Hello and welcome to another video. So I'm not sure if I've covered this maybe in another video, but I thought I'd show you maybe some signalling kind of stuff. Well, not signalling, but it's kind of, in a way, it is, showing people, if you're lost in a jungle, which way you've gone. So what a lot of people do is they put, actually let's come around the other side of this, is they put a little line, just like this, in the tree. Now, that on its own is good, because it means that you've been past this area. But your rescuers don't actually know which way you've gone. They could have walked past you already. So what I would suggest you do is actually draw an arrow. So I'm just going to draw one now. There we go, just build it into the tree, make it nice and, make it nice and thick so that they can, so it stands out. You don't want an arrow that's going to blend in with the tree. There we go, something like that. So there we go, right, I've got my main line. Now I'm just going to build. So let's say I'd gone, and let's say I'd gone that way. I don't actually know how well you can see that line. Zoom in on that. Where is it? There. Oh, I'm not even near it. There we go, there it is. Sorry, there it is. So that's the line I've got now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to draw a line coming down. Whoops. Just like that. And again, I'm going to make it thicker so that people know which way I'm going. Roughly which way I'm going. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as it's, legible sort of thing. And then just another one up there, and I've done that one completely wrong, but that could still be seen as an arrow. So as you can see, it's not a very, very good arrow. It's not the best work I've done for my artwork. Right, okay, so now they know where you're going. They know which way you've gone and which way to find you if you've gone that way. And then to make sure that they know this way it's you, what I would suggest you do is maybe put some kind of date on there. So today is, let's have a look at the date today. Wednesday the 20th of April, that's today, 2016. So I'm going to see if I can put, I don't know how well it will be, so I'm going to put a 2. Doesn't look like a very convincing 2, I know. And I'm going to put a 0 in as well. You don't actually have to do this. I just do it, I know, in my situation if I had to. So that's not a very clear 2, so again I'm just going to carve in a bit more. How well can you see that? Not very well because you're not actually looking at it. There we go, it's just zooming on them. There we go. So you see I've written a 2 and a 0 here. Can you actually see that? Yep, the 0's there. I've not actually bulked that out a bit, I'm just going to do the 2 first because it's the 20th today. It's going to take me a little while, so you'd have to have a little while on your hands to actually do this. But at least this way your rescuers can know which way you've gone and on which date. And this kind of technique could actually save your life one day. As it has done with many people in the past. It's just, there we go. Whoops, just make that a bit longer. Whoops, made that a bit too long. There we go, it's a rough 2. My handwriting in the tree isn't very good. So there's a 2, so they know it's a 2 or an S. Now I'm going to try and work on my 0. What doesn't help is the fact that this knife, for one thing, it's blunt, and oh, hang on, let's move that out. For one thing, it's blunt. Is it going to focus? And also, it's a folding knife. So whenever I try and put any pressure there, I actually have to put my hand on the blade, which, yes, it's blunt, but it's still kind of hurts. Let's just zoom out a bit. There we go. So you can see the 2's there and the arrow's there. There's the 2, so let's just finish off the 0. You want to try and make it as bulky as possible. I'm not making mine very big, just because I don't actually need it. You should actually have a nice sharp knife for doing this kind of thing. Come on, there we go. Cut through. So there we go, there's a rough arrow of which way I've gone and the date. And then if you have, obviously have the time in a soft enough tree, you can put your name in it if you need to. Zoom that properly out. There we go. So there's the arrow, and there's the 2 and the 0. So yeah, that's a quick little technique of getting a message to people. It's a great little technique, I find. There we go. Just finish that off a bit more. There we go. Again, like I said, your arrow and your date. So that is roughly what you'd need to do with a signalling technique to tell people, which way you've gone and on the date that you've gone. It is best, obviously, to try and put your name in it if you can. That way they definitely know it's you, what date you were there and what way you were going. It has saved lives. It's been proven to save lives on 2 or 3 occasions. But yeah, anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next video.